I'm going to be using a new camcorder for the rest of the recording today.
This is Will Buchanan reporting for the Walk for Liberty.
It's June 20th, 2008, day 68. These are the first shots from my new Canon HG10 high-definition camcorder,
which I ordered through Amazon.walkforliberty.com.
Because YouTube's quality is not that great, I don't know if you'll notice much of a difference from my old camera. However, if I ever end up putting any of these videos on a DVD, because it's a high-definition camcorder, it'll make a tremendous difference. In today's market, if you want a nice hard disk drive camera,
Which is what I wanted,
then it doesn't make much sense not to purchase a high-definition camcorder, because they really don't cost that much more. At least if you purchase through a respected retailer, like Amazon.walkforliberty.com.
as I almost learned the hard way if you've been watching some of my recent videos.
That looks like an interesting trolley to go across the river. One of my YouTube subscribers today sent me a message with a recommendation. He said, and although of course I was free to disregard the suggestion, that he thinks I should refrain from making light or fun of things that other people might find important. He then gave a couple examples. One was when there had been an apparently abandoned house with a no trespassing sign, and I made a comment something like, "What were they trying to protect?" And the other was when I had joked about the electronic globe church with the lit up LED board. I get his point, and although it certainly hasn't been my intention to offend anyone with my jokes or comments, it's possible that some people have felt offended after viewing some of my videos. On the other hand, I don't want to necessarily start censoring myself and potentially lose part of what some people might like about my videos. This sort of reminds me of a discussion that I heard on the radio talk show Free Talk Live a while back. One of the frequent callers to the show, Gene the Christian Anarchist, was complaining that he thought that Ian, one of the hosts, too frequently talks down on and makes light of religions, and Christianity in particular. Free Talk Live is doing pretty well for itself, however, and is growing in popularity. Gene the Christian Anarchist claims that Ian is offending many potential regular listeners. One question then is whether Free Talk Live would be even more popular if Ian toned it down. Or would he end up losing even more listeners because of that? Another aspect is, if Ian starts to devote part of his brain to watching what he's saying so as not to offend anyone,
will doing that ultimately cause him to lose part of the magic, which makes him such a great talk show host?
Another thing though, beyond the question of whether your actions will cause you to gain or lose viewers or subscribers, is whether or not you want to hurt somebody by what you say. The fallacy with that line of thinking though, is that you can't actually make somebody feel hurt by saying something to them. For example, someone might say, "That offended me," or "You offended me by what you said." However, you didn't actually make them feel offended. They might have felt offended as a result of their conditioning. However, what they don't realize is that they have the power to choose not to feel offended. Or at the very least, they have the power to choose to work on not feeling offended. But once they realize they have that choice, if they don't decide to at least work on not feeling offended, then truly they are choosing to feel offended.
And of course, that's their decision.
And considering the fact that many people don't realize they have the choice of not feeling offended, I guess I'll just play it by ear. I don't want to turn anybody off in either case. Between my two separate walks today, I walked almost 14 miles, and my shin's still doing okay. And here's my GPS location. This is Will Buchanan for blog.walkforliberty.com, signing off.
Will's made a new friend. Oh crap, he's going in your hair.
Where's Superman when I need him?